had correspondence from Felix, who is a SYN staffer, who's actually presenting the show on after us. He happens to know that episode number 10 of season 6 of famous TV series MacGyver does involve him exploring a space station. There we go. You know what? I underestimated MacGyver, and that was my mistake.
You know how he got to the space station?
How?
A pogo stick and a fish bowl. And that's how he got there.
Trust in MacGyver. That's what we've learnt today. Hey, speaking of MacGyver, it's time for the segment Poor Man's MacGyver, in which you guys challenge, me this week, to take on a hypothetical situation and some random objects, as MacGyver would, and I'll do my darndest to solve it. But I've got to say, guys, I'm really worried.
Well, look, if it ends up as a train wreck of a segment, then it'll just join the others.
That's a big wreckage now. Like, a lot of people have died in that.
Carriage runs into carriage runs into carriage on something completely different, doesn't it?
It's become so big it's too hard to fix.
It's like Metro. Tom,
I've got the scenario, and Tom's got the objects. But your scenario, Nick, is...
oh no.
There's a bus in the city.
Okay.
This bus has a bomb on it, which will explode if the bus goes under 50 kilometers an hour. So using these objects, you need to get onto the bus and then neutralize. You don't have to defuse it, but you have to neutralize it somehow.
So okay, it doesn't neutralise and diffuse mean the same thing?
No, diffuse is to diffuse it. I mean, you can...
Neutralise means neutralising the threat.
Yes, diffusing means diffusing the bomb. You can neutralise a threat by throwing a bomb into a desert.
Okay, yeah, that's true. All right.
And to do this, you will have...
Okay, can I have a pen? Have we got a pen here? Does anyone have a pen?
I have a pen.
Okay, Tony shoved me a pen. I'm writing these objects down.
Challenge, you will have in your arsenal a shovel.
Okay.
It's good for digging.
Yeah, it sure is.
A toaster, in case you get hungry. No toast, though.
No toast.
Okay.
A full encyclopedia set.
Okay.
So that's from A to Z.
And you have to carry it around.
So presumably I've been on Amazing and James Sherry has gone, well done.
This is the day after.
Okay. What a wild ride my life is. I've been on Amazing. I've won myself a Game Boy. I've won myself an Encyclopedia Britannica. James Sherry's gone, that's for your school, mate. I've gone, bollocks to that, it's mine. And then I've encountered this bus that has a bomb on board.
And you'll have unlimited beanbag balls.
Okay.
An iPad with 2% battery.
Yeah.
And 3 ducklings.
Okay. And three ducklings.
Yeah.
3 ducklings.
Cute ones.
Okay, well, I imagine, first of all, there's a lot to entice people in this list. There's things that people like. People like ducklings.
Yeah, that's true. They're pretty adorable.
So I imagine if I... Okay, so the bus is at a constant speed, is it?
Yeah.
Well, it's just doing loops around the city because if it drops under 50k an hour, kaboom.
Okay, so it's only 50k. All right. So feasibly, I could catch another vehicle and ride up alongside it.
I suppose, but how are you going to do that?
Well, taxi.
But what are you going to pay him with? Beanbag balls?
No, well,
you got no. You've only got on your person the objects we've given you.
Okay, here's what I say. I say, Mr. Taxi Driver, I feel, without any offence intended, there's a reason you're in this job, but with the encyclopedia set I have here with me, I believe you could educate yourself and put yourself through college, mister.
So
no more taxi driving for you. And
you haven't paid him in cash, but you paid him in a nice backhanded compliment.
Well,
so is your goal for him to go, right, I'm giving up taxi driving because I've seen an encyclopedia. You're giving him the encyclopedia set.
Yeah, I've gone, this is your last ride, buddy. This is your last fare. All you have to do is follow that bus. In fact, don't follow it. Ride up alongside it somehow.
Well, let's say that works.
Okay.
Let's say that way would work. It would work.
There's no way that won't work. Definitely.
Yeah, no way. Anyway, so at this point, now I'm sort of driving alongside the bus in the back seat. And I'm leaning out and I'm like holding the ducklings, going, "Hey, everyone on the bus, there's ducklings here."
What is this going to achieve?
Okay, do the passengers know there's a bomb?
The driver does.
Okay, the driver...
No, the passengers would know,
Well,
surely.
the passengers probably do as well.
Okay, so everyone knows. Everyone's in a panic.
Yes.
Alright, so the ducklings are there purely to placate and distract from the inevitable doom of the bomb.
Alright, yeah.
Alright,
so you've calmed everyone down.
Yeah, basically, I've calmed everyone down.
Is your job just to, like, calm them down for their inevitable death? And they're like, well, they're calm.
I'm going to die, but I've never seen a duckling before, so this is pretty okay. This day turned out okay.
Yeah, this is a good way to go out. No,
One guy's like, I wish I had that encyclopedia set.
So, okay, so, how many beanbag balls do I have?
Unlimited.
Unlimited?
Yes.
Oh, you beauty. Okay, so we're doing laps. So constantly doing laps. And I guess by about maybe the 7th lap, the sheen of having the ducklings is starting to wear off.
Yeah.
The panic's
coming back,
back in.
Unless
Okay.
you got some more ducklings in there, or a kitten. They're
But
like...
by this time, I've managed to, at the same place on the loop that we're going on, I've managed to throw or deposit enough beanbag balls in the same place to create a giant beanbag cushion. So now people are at liberty to smash open the emergency exit
Not bad.
and jump out the bus and land safely on the beanbag balls. Now, that leaves only the driver.
It does. Only the driver is stuck in the bus now.
You guys have egg on your face because you thought I couldn't do it. And I've done well, damn it. I've done bloody well.
He's done good.
I'm a bit chuffed with myself here. But
You could still die too.
yeah, I probably could.
And then there's a sniper. Did I mention the sniper?
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, so let's examine the items I have left. And how long has this link gone for?
I
Maybe
don't
too
know.
long. I have to push on through. Okay, so I've got a shovel.
Yep.
This is getting really difficult
Are you
now.
going to tunnel the bus driver? Oh, that's actually a...
This way.
Okay. All right. No. The shovel's great. Using the shovel and the toaster combined, I've now thrown them into the bus, into the passenger window.
Yeah.
So now the bus driver at least can...
He's not going to put the shovel in the toaster, see, because that will kill him.
No, but the toaster's not connected, Tony. That's the mistake. The toaster has nothing to connect to.
Yeah.
So using a kind of wedging the toaster and the shovel onto the acceleration pad of the bus, now that frees the driver to get up and hop out the back of the emergency exit.
Yeah.
And now all that's left to do is
a
for the
runaway-
bus to fly, to like zoom into a building and explode. Hopefully, by that time, it's been evacuated because there's a state of emergency. Everyone knows there's a bomb on the bus, so everyone's evacuated the city because they know it could blow up at any time. So there's no safe area, so everyone in the city is evacuated. We've done enough loops to evacuate everyone by now. So now the bus drives into a building. Yes, it does cause damage, but, you know, everyone's off the bus. No
Hang on.
one's died.
Can I just bring something up?
Yeah.
Are you still on the bus?
No, I'm in the taxi.
He never got on the bus.
never got on the
You never
bus.
got on the
He
bus.
never got
I've been
on
in
the
the taxi
bus.
the whole time.
Oh, so you've been... Okay.
Yeah, so then the taxi veers off and the bus runs into the building and blows up, and I believe, by my calculations, I've solved the problem, albeit with a bit of structural damage to the city, and I still have an iPad with 2% power. Using the iPad, I get on Twitter and I tweet and I say, I am the man.
Well, did we say it was actually an atomic bomb and the city's destroyed? It's been razed to the ground.
Look,
And everyone's dead. So good job, Nick. You killed everybody.
No, I think Nick did pretty well.
That was pretty
I
well.
did pretty well.
That was very good.
I'm actually sweating. I'm wiping away sweat
Like
from my
he
brow.
actually did it, and there were real lives on the line. He's like, you know, I can't misjudge this.
How do you guys treat this show? Are you into it or not? Get with it, guys. This is something completely different on SIN. 0427 767 767 is the text line. Plenty of messages we've got to get through. Next link, we'll get to them. Don't worry about that. Facebook.com/SCD907 is the Facebook page. Right now, it's Radioactive by Imagine Dragons. Jeez, I've got to take a breather and a sip of water. That was intense stuff. I don't know how MacGyver does it. This is something completely different on SIN.